Subscribe. It's your boy Breeze Omega. This is the Sunday Gospel. How you guys doing out there? Hope y'all been having a great weekend. Woo, I'm telling y'all, I'm feeling good. I am feeling like, a little bit of reprieve right now because it's like a little bit of break in time because we finally got through the Christmas season. Basically, we basically done last week. That was it. Those 12-hour days are over. So, good Lord. But we made it through. We made it through another year. Got that bag. Um, I said the next time I'll be thinking about big long ass hours will be back. Won't be till like February when we start doing inventory and shit like that. So yeah. But right now I'm fine with this shit being over because it kills you. It kills you. I mean, people. It's the people who I would say mostly kill you. You know, it's just like how nobody hate more than no Africa more than anybody in Africa, but Africans nobody hate the holidays more than somebody who work in retail. Because you got to put up, especially if, when you would think like when you dealing with like, well, okay, this is a want based. You're in a want based business versus a need based. Because needs, necessities, people will be a little bit tense about those types of things. You were thinking a want based thing, like, people would be not today's world. People want what they want, and they want it now, and they don't give a damn. So it's a different kind of world. The customer base is different what you're dealing with versus how before people would have respect for you. It's not a respectable world no more. And some of these people, especially like if they have to do self checkout, they even have more of a damn attitude. And it's like, come on, nobody's doing you like Walmart. Walmart wants you motherfuckers to pay for self checkout because they know they're gonna keep only two Indians up there, and them Indians is slow as hell. They not gonna get you in and out the damn door quick. So yeah, that's why Walmart done decided like, yeah, we gonna charge motherfuckers for self checkout because they don't figured it out. Because the smart people, they can go through self checkout like it ain't nothing. They get in and out. Be like, boom. They like shit. This I'm glad y'all got this. They get tired of waiting in line and being behind an old ass lady who's got fucking 50 receipts. Talking about, I don't know which receipt it's on, but it's on one of them, and she got like 8 or 10 of them bitches laid up in front of you, and she want you to look through and find the numbers for what the hell she bought. Y'all be like, what the hell? These people are crazy nowadays. But God is good. God is good. I'll say that much. God is good all the damn time. All the damn time. Have y'all know the dude from he was in those in the Avengers movies and shit. That black dude. I don't know if he's FBA or not. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, Twig going live right now too. Oh, he got a premiere. I don't know. I'll go check him out after I'm done. I'm doing my Sunday gospel. I was gonna do it earlier, but I had to go out and do some damn shopping, and it's just crazy trying to move around these damn streets nowadays. It's just traffic everywhere. It's, it's just too much, man. I remember when I first came out here, man. It was dark as hell. It was like damn near freaking you coming down Route 7. There was like maybe 3 or 4 lights. I remember I was so think me and my cousin we thinking we lost. I said look there go a motherfucker painting. We thought it was weird that it would be a nigga painting at 12 a.m. at night and shit, but it looked like it was a white man standing out there painting. And we got out. It's like over by Sterling Boulevard and Countryside. I got out and shit. I walked over there. I'm like, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to ask him some. I'm like, sir. I get up close enough. I'm like, oh fuck, it's a damn statue. A statue of a white man painting. That's one funny thing about out here in Northern Virginia. Everybody swear they're a motherfucking painter. Everybody always painting. I be laughing. My kids actually is good. They got a lot of that out of their mother. Cause she was painting and all that shit. And drawing anime and manga and all that type of stuff. So my kids, they kind of picked up the same thing. What up, Bronze? Salute, family. What's good, Bronze? Hope you having a great one, family. Shit, I'm telling people, I'm saying shit. I ain't doing too much when um we got a Rutasessi and Christmas coming up. And like I said, I'm gonna do some ducks for a Rutasessi. I'm gonna do a prime rib on Christmas or whatever. Yeah, I just be chilling with the family. I don't do all the other bullshit. Like my kids, they don't even. I just give them gift cards now. That's the greatest thing I love since my children have become teenagers and adults is that it's so easy to shop for them now. I just get them a gift card for whatever they want, and then I may get some little small little knickknacks for them that I think they might need that they might not get on their own. Cause as a parent, you always observing and paying attention. Like, yeah, they ain't got this, that, and the third. So you'll pick those things up. Cause there's certain things your damn kids still won't pick up for them damn selves. I don't care how old they get. They just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna get this. So I always get like a damn care package and shit for their ass, like with all the lotions and you buying for women. So I be looking weird when I'm in the store and people looking at me buy all in the women section. And I gotta buy all this shit. I be die laughing. I'm like, they don't understand that real men do this. This is not something that just a gay man does. If you're a real man and you know what you looking for, you go get the shit yourself. I ain't afraid to shop. I've never been one of those men that was afraid when my wife say, "Could you pick me up some feminine products?" I was never afraid of that shit. I know I couldn't use it, so why would anybody be looking like they embarrassed? Well, today You don't know because they putting that stuff in men's bathrooms. You're like, excuse me. Oh man, I got a wild video. I don't know if I can play it over here, but if you do follow me on Instagram at Breeze underscore Omega, because that's like I'm Breeze. I was originally just Breeze Omega, but I got in trouble so much over there that my final joint now is just Breeze underscore Omega. They snatched my whole Omega. That's Breeze. They snatched that whole joint. They was like, nigga, you causing too much trouble over here. It be like that on Instagram. Like right now, I'm kind of some reason I feel like I'm probably above 1,000, but they say I'm only at 1,000 followers. But every time I reach like 4,000, 5,000, they crash my ass, and I gotta start from the bottom again. Yeah, they bust my ass. They be like, "Hey, nigga, you be on some shit." And some people like, "Won't you just stop saying?" I said, "See, that's what they want. They want you to conform and just shut the hell up and stop posting what the hell you want. That's what they want y'all to do. They're trying to train you. They're trying to use a behavior modification where we block you and all. That's why I'm glad Trump is president right now. Cause Trump said he about to do something about all this shit. And I don't care. I want the same rights to say whatever the hell I want, the same way the white supremacists can say N word, N word, N word, N word all damn day and nobody bother them. You say something about LGBTQ stuff, your shit gone. You say something about Jewish people, your shit gone. You say something about white people, your shit gone. Which to me, Jewish and white people are the same, but you know, you know how Negroes is on the internet. But if you say something about Asian people, your shit gone. But you can say anything you want about foundational black Americans all day long. You could call us all type of everything but the child of God. And he'll be like, okay, that shit's fine. We you'll report them over because they like, we ain't find no violations. And that shows you like the whole damn system against you because that happens on Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat. It don't matter. TikTok. They all follow the same damn program. And we sit up here like, for do. If I just be a little bit smarter, or play a little bit harder, or if I pull my pants up. Yeah, that's what they said. If I pull my pants up, I'll get respect. Shut your dumb ass up. They don't give a damn. As Neely Fuller Jr. said, you're going to be always seen as a monkey in a car or a monkey with a chain on. Ain't nothing else you can really do. That's something they have to deal with. That's why I'm not into trying to solve racism. I'm here for reparations. I want us to get our reparations. For me, personally, that'll solve a lot of black people's problem with racism. The same way it worked for white folks. You got the bread, you can move where you want and get from around those you don't want to be around. No disrespect, but unbeknownst to y'all who think y'all the greatest thing since sliced bread, all black people don't really want to be around a bunch of white people. Just being honest. Just being honest, goddammit. We don't all like raisins in our goddamn coleslaw. All potato salad. I don't eat that shit. As soon as I see that shit, I be like, oh, hell no. Mayonnaise and raisins. Oh, my. Driving me crazy. I got a couple of stories we're going to be busting into tonight. We're going to get to it quick. Because there's been a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Y'all seen... Oh, I was getting to that point. I was talking about that dude from the Avengers movies. He was in a movie called Elevation. Have y'all seen that movie? I don't want to ruin it for y'all. But yeah, I want to ruin it for y'all. Don't go see the damn movie. It's trash. It's one of the worst movies I've seen. It was like, no, I can't believe they had like some monsters that just popped up out of nowhere. It started off with a little black kid. He watching people. His ass got he's way up on a damn mountain. He's got asthma and shit. You can't never have a little black kid without no damn near fatal disease. He's up there, and his dad is the dude who's from the Avengers and shit. I forgot. Was he the? Damn, I forgot what's his name. I don't know if he FBA or not, but not the brother who was in Iron Man, the other black brother who was in those movies with them. Anyway, his ass, he's up there with trap with. Basically, they only showed me two white women. Then they had one white guy who kitted him out with some guns in the beginning, and they always had a white guy like that say, "Yeah, I gave you some AP rounds from my personal stash." They always got a white guy saying some shit like that. I started dying laughing because I knew right then when he said that, I said, "Oh, the dialogue must gonna be terrible." Man, the dialogue was terrible, man. The, every line was very cliche. And we had the one white girl. She's like, she looks sort of like a dude. And then the other white woman who's supposedly the doctor and shit, she said, "You want to F him." Because I guess his wife that got killed hanging out with her. Because it almost give you that concept like, oh, black man, you and the little black kid, y'all going to be left. And this the two type of white women you're going to have to choose to live amongst. You got the white girl from Texas. Yeah, she cool and all that. She got gun smarts and all that. But look at her boyish looks. Then you got this this Vlad Tepes looking chick on the other side. Cause it was crazy, man. I didn't even get to the end. I kept falling asleep. I was like, the lines were so terrible. And you can't go below 8,000 feet. So they trapped up in Colorado some goddamn where. But the monsters, they don't eat the other animals. They just somehow just popped up and only were killing people. So they had no real plot to the movie. They didn't even like say like, "Oh Lord, the aliens they came from the ground." They didn't really have no understanding. The characters didn't even know. Just like, yeah, these giant cockroaches, they kill everybody. That's what it was like. I was like, this movie is terrible. And it's like they've been trapped up on the mountain for like 3 years, but he got to get down to a hospital to get some filters for his asthmatic son. But I'm like, wouldn't all that stuff be deteriorated? Because stuff degrades within a 3 year time period. Think of some stuff you bought in your house that you bought 3 years ago. Go check on that shit right now. I bet it's degraded. Now I'm trying to remember some of these stories that I'm starting off with because they were leftovers from last week. I got new stuff for tonight, but I wanted to get rid of the leftovers first. So bear with me. Let's go through.
My daughter, in an emergency, along with other children, urinated on themselves. They were not given a chance to change clothes.
Oh, oh yeah, this story. This was a couple of days ago. Apparently, at some place, they told the babies they could not go to the bathroom. This is how wicked. I'm so grateful. Like I'm not no gray hair looking dude like this with a baby in school. I'm so grateful my children are just about to be done with dealing with that shit. All the college stuff we could deal with together. This whole extra stuff they got going on, these teachers who are bringing transgenders to read them books and telling the kids they can't go to the damn these are babies. This world is getting crazy,
To
y'all.
change clothes, to go clean up, to go do anything. My daughter came home in the same clothes she peed in, completely dry.
Oh yeah, most hated. I was going to talk about that story too. I think I did grab the video. I was trying to wait to verify it. But yeah, there's a filing against Jay-Z saying that he did something crazy, as Bron stated right there. So now it's alleged right now. I don't know. I wanted to do a little bit of research on it before I really presented it, because I did put it at the end as I'm looking. I do got the pictures, but I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it yet, because when I was googling stuff, I couldn't really get a clear understanding of what was going on. So I may save that story for like Monday. Cause we had some more weird stuff going on with the Diddler. Unfortunately, I may have to really call him that, because yeah, man, Puff, I've been trying to give you a day and give you a weight, brother, because I don't like to pile on other black people. But man, it's getting tight up in here. It's getting tight, family. Oh, let's let him finish. Let's let
By
Bro finish.
smelling of urine.
Disgusted parents say they cannot believe their children were forced to wet themselves in class after the teacher revoked bathroom privileges.
The parents say that the first grade teacher at Bartlett Elementary and Conroe ISD sent them a message saying the class had lost bathroom privileges Wednesday because a few students were playing in the hall during class. Well, by the end of the day, several students went home smelling of urine.
You let somebody physically soil themselves. How are you going to sleep with yourself at night? That makes me sick to my stomach.
Conroe ISD says it's against school policy to deny students access to the bathroom. The district says the teacher is now under investigation and a substitute will be in the classroom for now. ABC 13 reached out to the teacher, but no one answered the phone.
Like, damn, where did they get that teacher from? That bitch was hard as hell, man. That remind me of when I was a kid. Teachers used to beat you. You can't get beat today, but shit. Oh, I had this one teacher, Miss Lockhart. She would make you peel these orange, because she knew little kids didn't, when you was a kid, you might bite your nails. So your nails were never long, right? When you was a kid. No kid walked around with long ass freaking nails. And so, right, the punishment, she would make you peel her oranges from Florida. And if you knew them oranges, them navel oranges, they had that thick ass skin. And when you be picking, eventually that shit start burning into your little cuticles and all that, as you have to peel them hard ass thick orange. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know. There was worse torture teachers did to you than just whooped you. Teachers was vicious. But yeah, they had the babies in there talking about y'all can't go to the goddamn bathroom. That's crazy to me. Cause me as a teacher, I wouldn't want to be smelling all that urine. I'd be like, God damn, y'all all stink. The hell is wrong with y'all stinking like this? I don't know if I really care about talking about Israel. I do want to talk about some of these haircuts I've been seeing in the NCAA. Do y'all watch men's college basketball? Because you got to look at some of these damn haircuts. And they all, it's like I could tell, like there was a dude, he had like completely like a bald head, but like a shag on the back with a fucking headband on. I'm like, what type of haircut is that? He had a full shag, yo. Now I thought this was interesting. these are some of the guys they say who chose to not do gay characters.
5 actors who were unwilling to play gay characters. Number 1, Luke Grimes. Luke Grimes was part of HBO's True Blood, but left before the 7th season. He was unhappy that his character was set to have a romantic relationship with Lafayette. Due to this dissatisfaction, he withdrew from the production, showing his unwillingness to play a character involved in a gay relationship. Number 2, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart confessed he lacked confidence in playing gay characters and worried about audience opinions. For instance, he refused the gay character role in Tropic Thunder, clearly demonstrating his reluctance to take on such roles. Number 3, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber declined to play a gay scene in Supergirl, where he was meant to have sex with a male dance partner. Despite initial fan criticism, they soon forgave him, highlighting his reluctance to play gay characters. Number 4, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is famous for
Like, why the hell is your so-called, like, if they so-called his fan base, why they want him to perform gay scenes? Why do they want you to do this? That's not inclusive. A lot of that behavior is debaucherous. No disrespect to my brothers and sisters who choose to live that lifestyle. But why is it that heterosexual people have to be performing? If I was living that lifestyle, I would be upset with that. The same way I grew up being sort of, a sports person, but I was a nerd too. But I knew that when people called you a nerd, it wasn't a sign of respect. You dig what I'm saying? When somebody said, "Oh, nigga, you on some nerdy shit," that wasn't like a sign of like, "Hey, man, oh, that's cool." Like how everybody today want to be like, "Yeah, I'm a nerd. Yeah, I'm a geek." Those were slurs. Basically, since y'all want to talk about everything's a damn slur, those are technically slurs. You could just go back and look at the movies from the 80s and the 90s. Nobody who's being called a geek or a damn nerd is considered a hero. You're an outsider, an outcast. Am I missing something? Because they started making the outcasts and the weirdos gay, then all of a sudden they became superheroes, like in Ready Player One. What was that black chick name? She looked like a dude or something, but she was the worst character in Ready Player One. I hated that movie because of that. I liked the movie, but I hated her. She hang with Cynthia Erivo and shit, so you know what type of African she is. That's how it is, but go ahead. We knew Clint Eastwood wasn't gonna play no gay character ever. From my cold dad. No, that was the other old white guy. But yeah, Clint Eastwood is sort of the same way. When he had that movie called where he was like an old white nigga with a Mexican. That's when I knew. I was like, yeah, he wasn't going.
famous for tough guy roles and prefers traditional male characters in line with his style. He generally holds a rejecting attitude towards gay characters, opting not to take on such parts. Number 5, Samuel L. Jackson. In an interview with Playboy magazine, Samuel L. Jackson said he didn't want to dress as a woman or kiss a man, so he refused gay characters, like in the 2016 movie Cell, where a gay character from the original work wasn't shown in the film for that reason.
Yeah, Samuel was like, the hell with all that. He's one of the few brothers that said, the hell with that. Because they wanted him to do some weird shit in the long kiss goodnight. But Samuel was like, you better get that shit out of my face. Bernie Mac was, they kind of like, twisted his character in life. You know what I mean? When he's like, Jangalang. But you know what I'm saying? He was really a touched in the head nigga. But somehow they made it like he was gay. but he really was a touched in the head character. You have to go read the book, and the character that he was playing was actually touched in the head. He wasn't no gay guy, but that's what they do. What we gonna say about it? That's what they do. Not like my brother Twig. That's what he does, but that's what he does. But yeah, they be over here on some crazy shit. Oh, I gotta find where. I hope I can find this sister on Instagram or something, cause I always love her things. I want her husband, cause he did say something mean to me on the damn on damn TikTok. He's like, I was like, man, ain't nobody stalking your wife. We just love what she say. But they get defensive. That's why I said I would probably too if my wife had a lot of motherfuckers in her DMs. But I don't consider that your DM. We just responding to your comment, your damn thing. So I don't know if that's DMs on TikTok, because I'm not sending her a personal message. And he got mad. I'm commenting on the video. But anyway, I like this sister. And her husband, he don't like us like
So
her.
one thing that I don't like about a lot of women, and even I had to check myself with this, is stop sitting over here talking about how it ain't no good man out here. It ain't no good man. All men cheat. When you're not looking for a good man, you're looking for a rich man. A lot of y'all, you're looking for a rich trick. Y'all asking 304s how to get a trick. Y'all praising being a side chick. Y'all said that it's cool to cry in a Rolls Royce. That's what y'all said. Y'all cool with a dude doing anything to you and treating you any kind of way as long as he got some money. Like, that's basically what y'all saying. So stop crying about how, oh, well, he been with this many girls and he did this and he did that, when y'all be cool with it as long as he buying you some gifts and you can get on the internet and show off to other women. That's all y'all care about. Y'all say all the time y'all don't care about what men think. Y'all don't care about what men want. All y'all care about is the money. Y'all looking for a meal ticket. So stop crying about how you get treated and accept what comes with that meal ticket. Ain't nothing in life free. It's gonna be pros and cons to anything. Y'all not looking for no good men. Y'all looking for some rich tricks. And the thing about a rich trick is when they done with you, they'll be on to somebody else that's more younger and interesting than you.
Boom. There she go. There she go. I hope she tell her husband stop being mad at us. We just love, we comment because we love what sis be saying. We love what she be saying. We ain't mad at her. And I want you to see this part right here, where the brothers on the Wrap It Up crew, they was like, yeah, point out a man. The first thing women be thinking, just because you got a hat on, all women think like men wear hats because we hiding a bald head. That's what most women think. They think like, oh, nigga, you got on a hat. I remember the women at my job, they was thinking like, damn, why you never... And I took off my hat one day. They like, damn, all that hair under that hat. Why don't you just let your hair out? I said, cuz, bitch, I don't want to be here looking like Cornel West. I take my hat off when my hair get braided. But since my wife gone now, I don't have nobody really to braid my hair. And I don't know other women to braid my hair, so it takes long. Sometimes my daughters may do it, but sometimes I have to do it myself. And it take long for a nigga to cornroll his own hair. So yeah, Puff Diddy, he get hit from all angles, and a lot of these people are white now, like not new rape accusers. So Diddy, I don't know, brother. I don't know how long we can help you. I mean, shit, it seemed like they doing exactly what they said they was gonna do to you, and they not stopping. They not stopping at all. At all. Like, his ass is going, yeah, nigga, you going deep cover. You like the nigga from deep cover. They had you out there doing the dope, trying to line up all these other niggas to get arrested, and then they say, "Oh, nigga, you the one need to be arrested." You, god damn, nigga, you must have been telling people about them tapes. You should have shut your damn mouth. Hush your mouth, boy. What's my nigga on the country style? He be like, hush your mouth, boy. Hush your mouth. I love that brother who be cooking the barbecue. That nigga be like, hush your mouth, boy. That nigga won the pig picking contest, and he showed his ass like I knew he would. That's a funny brother. But on another somber note, we knew this was going to happen, family. We under a system of white supremacy, and they just gave another win for the white supremacists with the Daniel Penny case. And well, this is our brother Jordan Neely's family speaking on it.
No way you could put 9 white people in a room that would find Daniel Penny guilty. They picked a white supremacist jury specialist to target the racists in that jury. The prosecution pointed out the fact that defense was eliminating people based on race. Let me take it back because I don't want to scare y'all. Logically thinking, if you pick a white supremacist jury specialist and you pack the jury with white people, obviously you think race has a significant role in this case, and obviously you were looking for that one white supremacist holdout. That one holdout. Might have been more, but there was definitely one person in there that said, I'm not going to convict this white kid for killing that poor little mentally ill Negro piece of trash. Forgive my language, but I'm proving a point. This is how they think. The defendant himself called Jordan a dirty crackhead. And the police let him go. The police found inconsistencies in his story and allowed Daniel Penny to walk free.
And that's facts. I tell people, like, when I was going through my kingpin charges, that was one of the things my lawyer had brought up. Like, this ain't a jury of his peers. That was the first part that stopped the first part of the damn trial. And then they got that knocked off. Because my white lawyer, he came right in. He was like, hey, they don't look like, that's not Terrence's peers. He said it just like that. And then also it helped that he had went and had golf with the judge. He had already talked about that with the judge on the golf course. And the judge agreed with him. My mans who had paid $10,000 for their lawyers hadn't even said, they had went before my lawyer went. They did not bring that shit up. These were the black lawyers. You would think the black lawyers would have been the first ones to point out, like, hey, these ain't our peers. Because all my defendants, everybody in the case with me, my roommates, they were all black. We was all black. See, I was getting railroaded the most because I was from New York. I was getting railroaded the most just because I was from New York. They were kind of treating them with kid gloves because they was from B-Mall. But they were trying to hit me because I think they only had one. I don't even think one of them had a kingpin charge. They had like a distribution charge or something like that. But I had 4 kingpin charge, 3 distribution charges, 6 possession. Even though they ain't found nothing on me, they still gave me 6 possession charges. I didn't understand that part. But my lawyer, he got all that shit wiped out. And then I was stuck with the damn conspiracy. That kept hanging on. I had to fight that to the end. And then to not get charged with conspiracy, they was like, well, we could implement a ban on Mr. Smith. And they let me graduate. And then it's like, well, you can't come back to Baltimore. And I wasn't allowed to go back to Baltimore, I think, till like 2009. Yeah. So I had stayed out of Baltimore for a long time. Stayed out of there because I wasn't allowed to be there, and they didn't want you. And they didn't want. I was banned from the whole state of Maryland. So I was like, I had to petition because I was like, I had to cross through Maryland, to get to places and shit. So I had to get a damn petition just for that, so I could be able to move around. Yeah, and I moved to Virginia after that. You know what I mean? Well, first me and my cousin, we went on a trip around the country, and then we ended up settling in Virginia because my cousin Dave Wakefield, he lived out here and shit. And that's how I ended up in Northern VA. I came out, we was living with them. I was living at their crib for a minute with him and his mom. They lived in a mansion in Countryside, Virginia. And we lived like 2 houses down from Grant Hill and his people. So when I first came down here, my first 3 years, I think Grant Hill had, he had broken his, and he was on the Pistons at the time. He had messed up his ankle. I used to go over there and dunk on him while he had his cast still on his It was funny, yo. It used to be funny. I used to love going over to his house. His mom and dad, real cool. I remember the first day we saw his wife, Tamia, there. I was like, God, she looked every bit as fly in person. When you see her in person, you're like, damn. She got like a glow. You know the damn things they put on your phone now. She had that shit in real life back then. She would be just like, it looked like glitter was around her. Yeah, she was a fine sister. Oh man, those were good times and shit. Fred Smoot. We used to hang with Fred Smoot. People know, like most of the Redskins, almost all of them smoked weed. Ed Green, I remember all of them motherfuckers was there one time. We was at the barbecue. At the barbecue out here in Virginia, in Ashburn. Everybody was there. It was mad Redskins. Everybody was smoking. It's crazy. My man Ben Ola, he a rapper right now. He a top rapper. Yo, his dumb ass, we used to call him Lil B at that time. He's sitting there pointing a damn infrared laser at airplane flying over the damn cops came. Shit was crazy, yo. Wow, them were wild times. I remember when I first came to Virginia. Shit, we was hooking up with everybody out here. Darryl Green used to come around too, but he didn't smoke no weed. He was a square nigga. Darryl Green was a square nigga. The rest of the Redskins, though, a lot of them, the brothers, none of the white boys really come and hung around us really at all. You know, there was a couple of white boys out here. I remember my wife, she used to frame them niggas, they frames, they jerseys and all that. They used to go to my wife. Everybody knew my wife. That's what she did. She was framing all that type of shit. But anyway, let's let his ass keep going.
When does that happen for black people? Am I not making my point clear enough? Racism has its tentacles all over this case. Racism has its evil tentacles all over its case and all around the minds of white America. Are all white people bad? No. The prosecution did a phenomenal job. The judge is trying his hardest to bring justice to Jordan Neely's name. But racism is still alive and kicking in America. There's no other way to view this. Everyone has looked at the case, and those among you who say that Daniel Penny is innocent have racism and bias in your heart. If you look at the facts of this case, then you understand that Daniel Penny is guilty. But today, white supremacy got another victory. Today, the KKK, the Klansmen, the evil in America got another victory. They got that top charge dismissed. America shall continue to America and shall continue to place second-class status on black people. And black people, don't get your hopes up. I'm gonna spare you the shock. Even if convicted of the top charge, he wasn't getting more than 4 years. We don't get justice in these buildings. They might throw us a crumb here and there, but we don't get justice in these buildings. And I dare you to show me a study or some case law to prove that, to disprove that.
Well, there you have it. Our brother Hawk Newsom. You notice there wasn't too much tripping this time. Black people kind of knew. We finally matured enough to stop going crazy and wilding in the street. Because that's what they want from us. Once we stop doing all this shit, then they gonna know we a problem. It's the same way when I'm at my job. See, if I'm happy and I'm giving a damn and I'm fun around the place, everybody cool and calm. Let me be silent for 2 days. Let me be silent for 2 days. All the white people in there asking me, hey, are you okay? They don't ask me, am I okay any other damn time. But let me go quiet for 2 or 3 days. Cause some days I just be like, I just don't be dealing with people. I just shut down. I be like, shit, I'm sick of people. I'm a human being. I get tired of people too. People like to take my jovial demeanor as like, oh, that's how he always is. No, I'm not. I'm a very dour person. If you really was around me, you'd be like, God damn, he think everything is evil and going to hell. Yeah, I do. But I don't put it on regular people because, see, that's my opinion. You know? I keep myself this way so when I see a little bit of niceness, that shit don't get me feeling like some type of way. Like, oh, no. I'm just pleasantly surprised. That's all it is. That's what Neely Fuller Jr. said you should be thinking. You should always expect to be mistreated as a black person. Every day you go out, you should always expect it. And when you don't, you should be just pleasantly surprised that it didn't happen. That's it. So you don't start doing all this extra goofy stuff and start thinking like, man, fucking start putting on a damn MAGA hat, looking all goofy and shit. And then you don't say dumb things like other Negroes who think just because a brother got on a MAGA hat that means he ain't down. It's like, just stop it, man. Y'all, you know what's sad? You know, our little young brother, Travis Hunter, I find him very sad. You know why? Because not only did that girl show him the disdain and disrespect for him when he was on his job having the best game of his life when they blew out Oklahoma. Was that Oklahoma State? 52-0. And then she came out and tripping on him because he just smiled with some damn cheerleaders that he ain't going to ever see because they from the other team. She act like he went over there and took down the chicks' Instagrams or got their phone numbers. And he didn't do anything of that nature. He just smiled with them and did his Heisman thing with them. That was it. And then she had a whole damn problem. And then I want y'all to, because we're going to get to this video. We got 2 others before we get to it. But we're going to get to this video, and we're going to watch where it's now come out. This is an old video. See, we didn't even see this before because nobody really gave a damn till we saw this woman's behavior. And now there's a video out where she was taught on some show. They was on the internet in pajamas and shit, and talking about he ain't her type. He's not her type. So if he's not your type, why you with him? Oh, you started thinking about it, and somebody your family's like, hey, that negro gonna be worth a lot of money, puta. What's wrong with you? And that bitch thought about it. She don't got nothing else going on. I was looking at her TikToks. I was like, what she got going on other than Travis fucking Hunter?
Point out any enhancement that you see from the fellows on the panel to appear different.
Take your hat off.
Let me take that. Yeah.
I need to shape up.
All right.
They looking hard too. Like,
all right.
now take your piece.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
I was 6 feet.
Oh, you good. How tall are you? How tall are you?
But I ain't have to do nothing.
You
How
feel
tall are
me?
you?
5'11".
Y'all good. Y'all good.
I mean, 5'9".
Yeah, listen.
5'9", little.
But I didn't have to put on anything to enhance my height.
But
Like,
did you see it? Did you see it with heels on? Let's get to women now. How many got on makeup?
I wear makeup because I love it.
Just raise your hand, please.
I raise a loud brow.
How many got lashes on? How many got eyebrows on that ain't this?
Oh,
And me, and what?
Okay.
My eyebrows.
How many got?
B-Bill, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm double checking over here on the big screen. Let me see something. Oh, now I know what you're talking about, B-Bills. I know what you're talking about right there. For some reason, why is that shit so damn low? Yeah, B-Bills is right about that part. For some reason, they got me. Well, it ain't that low. Alright, it ain't that low, but it was a bit. But yeah, you can hear. I don't know what you're talking about. Get that damn drink your phone. Take your care. Yeah, let's keep it moving because I got to get to this Travis Scott stuff. God damn you, Travis Scott. He gonna learn the hard way. I feel like this young brother is definitely gonna learn the hard way, and man, it's probably not gonna pan out well. I don't like even talking about that type of stuff. I just don't. I feel bad for him. I think I feel bad for her. I don't understand. Yeah, I really don't understand it. Now, let me ask y'all, because sometimes I've used like urgent care type facilities, like patient first, but I always make sure that person is somebody that is supposed to be doing something. I always read their tag when they come in and all that stuff. I just don't let anybody start poking me or doing nothing. Because I had somebody one day come in like that trying to put a needle. I was like, what are you doing with a needle? It's like, yeah, to take your, I was like, they ain't supposed to take my blood. I'm only in here for asthma. Get back with that damn needle. And it was a weirdo looking like Spanish dude. I was like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you is, but get back. And sure enough, when the doctor came in, he's like, yeah, we didn't say nothing about no blood. I'm like, yeah, then why you? And then the dude was like, oh, somebody told him that. And I was looking then, I was like, and the doctor kind of looked too. But yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Just don't be letting anybody come and start poking on you. Even when I'm in a hospital, if I've been in a hospital for any particular reason and I had to get, when they come, I be like, I don't need no reason for you to take my blood. No. I be like, go get the doctor first. What do you need my blood for? Now, if I'm sick and I'm like, okay, I'm in a situation I don't know why I'm sick, yeah, I let them take my blood. But if it's reasons like I know I'm in here like, hey, I'm in here just for asthma. You don't need to take my blood. Are you going to put a damn what's the name in me? To put some of that damn steroids? That's what I ask. Because sometimes they don't have to do that. They can just give you pill steroids. They don't have to fucking give you a bag of fucking steroids. That's your right as a patient. Remember that whenever you have a patient bill of rights. So weird shit like this don't
A
happen.
34-year-old man has pleaded guilty to posing as a nurse to perform invasive physical exams on women. Ramon Garcia was arrested in April. The assaults happened at Carbon Health Urgent Care facilities in Abington Township, Montgomery County. Now, police say Garcia was a medical assistant and was not authorized to perform the test. Garcia faces 5 to 10 years in prison when sentenced.
Damn. And to be doing all that cosplaying, and now you could get 5 to 10 years. 5 being the minimum. 10 is the max, so that means you're gonna get 5. Now it just matters if you're gonna get 6 or 7 or the 10. You see what I'm saying? So now he's like, you don't even understand. That is crazy. That is really nuts. Just like Travis Hunter, he's gonna learn the effing hard way. So yeah, apparently Syria is we gonna look at that too. Apparently Syria is a wrap. I heard that the damn president, this nigga done fled to Russia. Like, damn, I didn't see no war. No real battle or nothing. Just, them niggas is gone. Anyway, here we go. Let's start with this.
I didn't doubt. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him,
and this one thing I want to say to you too, Travis Hunter. She ain't even the finest of Mexican chicks. I don't know. I think she's Mexican. Somebody said she was. But she ain't even that fine. I've seen Mexican chicks that blow her out the water. That actually fine. That will rock with you. That will rock with you. I've been to Cali. I've been to Cancun. I've been to Mexico. I've been down those areas. There be some nice Mexican chicks that'll rock with you if you was into that shit. But me, I couldn't because I always knew that they didn't like black people. That's kind of a hard position to be in, like, with people that you know that don't like you, and you like, that's why I look at some Negroes weird. Because you have to conform to their way of life. And I ain't never gonna do that shit. I like my chicken seasoned. My food seasoned. Man, this brother don't know what he's doing, and they ain't goddamn Halloween. This is the big setup right there, the matching Halloween pajama outfit.
on Instagram, and then we texted for like
a long ass
long time, like another 2 months, and then he was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go by myself, so he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then He went with me.
Yeah, and I brought him, and all my friends said, "Hey, pendejo, that nigga was worth a lot of money."
That was during the week.
We went to Top Golf. That was our first week, Top Golf. And then our second.
I was still in high.
Yeah.
And I had school the next day.
The next day. So we went on a Sunday, fine.
No, we didn't.
See, she don't even remember nothing. He's one like, no, he didn't. He knows everything. He's like the damn woman. God damn, brother. He gonna learn hard. I feel bad for youngest. He about to learn the hard fucking way. He about to lock it in, get paid, and his ass is done. Poor Travis Hunter. Look, man, I wish everybody well, but this don't sound like it's gonna go well for our little brother. So. And I don't know why they keep dragging Obama ass out. I just don't know. But we're gonna get to that serious shit after that, because we want to run through that real quick, because it is a story. I mean, it was a funny story to me. I was like, damn, wait, when did they even start fighting? Then it was a dude came on Tariq's show the other night on one of Tariq's lives on X, and he started talking like, yeah, man, from Syria, dude. Been going on, man, for like a very long time, like 14 years, dude. And then I went back, I'm like, oh yeah, so there's been some type of fighting since 2011. And I don't know, I just remember the United States leaving behind a whole bunch of equipment that the Russians exploited and put on the internet. But let's get back to Travis Hunter. This is some people.
And we went to Waffle House after, and we talked.
Had a good conversation.
Yeah, and then we finally dropped him off at home. And mind you, he lived an hour from me, so it was far as heck.
But yeah, I used to hate driving that hour, boy.
And then we just seen each other every single week after that, and then he just moved in with me.
After a while.
His last month of high school.
Yeah.
He just moved in with me because at that point he was at my house every day, so there's no point in him leaving.
She said it over and over. He wasn't her type. And then she had no problem dating a minor, which is statutory.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He's a minor. That's what I forgot to mention too, that she's older than him. Because he moved into her house. She kept saying that she moved in with her the last month of high school. I was like, wait, what? I was with her parents, and then I'm like, when I was listening to more of the video, I'm like, well, he was a minor then. Y'all don't get it. But nobody gonna say nothing about these women. Nobody gonna say nothing about these women who will be frolicking around with minors.
Statutory. If this was the other way around, y'all be calling Travis a PDF file. But she groomed him and even moved him into her apartment his last few months of high school because he was, quote, already at her house all the time anyway. This girl is an insecure, immature, jealous, controlling narcissist.
But for an hour, and she said all the time, he said, no, just some of the time. If you go, I can rewind the video. Let's go rewind real quick. You're going to hear him again. Because she's saying he was at my house. It's an hour drive. And he lived so far. Then how was he there all the time anyway? I'm pretty sure his mama wasn't like, nigga, you out there with that Mexican girl again?
And we went to Waffle House after, and we talked.
Had a good conversation.
Yeah, and then we finally dropped him off at home. And mind you, he lived an hour from me, so it was far as heck.
But yeah, I used to hate driving that hour, boy.
And then we just seen each other every single week after that, and then he just moved in with me.
After a while.
His last.
After a while, and he said every weekend he was coming out there. So this whole he was there every day type shit, she lied already. He said every week.
Went to high school.
Yeah.
He just moved in with me because at that point he was at my house every day, so there's no point in him leaving.
She said it over and over. He wasn't her type. And then she had no problem dating a minor, which is statutory. If this was the other way around, y'all be calling Travis a pedophile. But she groomed him and even moved him into her apartment his last few months of high school because he was, quote, already at her house all the time anyway. This girl is an insecure, immature, jealous, controlling narcissist. She's obviously playing Travis. She groomed him, and now she's controlling him to finesse him out of all his money. This is why she rushed him to propose to her, and he's about to marry her. A lot of folks are saying Travis get a prenup. Nah, I'll take it further. Travis, don't marry this girl and don't have any children with her either. I still don't understand why these young guys are so eager to throw it all away. If you have kids while you're on the road every day, you won't even be around your kids enough because you're too busy working. Meanwhile, she's plotting on you, the kids, the house, the bank account. Then one day you look up and she filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences. She's going to tell everybody it's because you cheated or come up with another silly reason. The next thing you know, you're being clowned on the shade room by everybody and scolded as the worst man ever because whatever excuse she made up to rob you. Then not long after she's able to run away with everything, your career will be about over and you won't be able to make any more money. That's after the city girl will run away with about 80% of everything anyway and alienate you from your kids so they won't like you either. I'm sorry, Travis is too young to navigate the situation. He don't know what he's doing, and this girl about to take him for everything he's got while the other city girls cheer her on. Listen, Travis Hunter is a star, period. He's made history at Colorado by playing virtually every snap on offense and defense. On top of that, he's got a 4.0 GPA. He's never in any trouble.
Now look at that chick in that image right there. That ain't the same chick that he's sitting up there in the pajamas with. That bitch puts on a mask, and he's happy looking at her the way she looked coming out of that damn mask. But he looked the way he been looking when he was begging her. And this is what I'm trying to say. How did you meet this young man? Was it on the internet? Because he was only 17 at that time. I used to watch the nigga on YouTube. He's some of the young people that I watch when they go to college, and I compare their college life to what my college life was like, and I'd be like, damn, if we just had this, that, and the third that they got now. I always watch that shit like that. Because I be like, they got a lot of shit now. That's why I look at a motherfucker who don't succeed today. You just don't want to succeed. Because they have everything that you need to succeed nowadays. It's not like it used to be. That's why I look at young people now. If you failing and floundering, it's because you don't want to do nothing with your life. It's too easy to make it right now. You got the whole internet. You can build your brand from the beginning. You think about it. You can make it happen. You don't have to get no record label. Make quality music. You don't need no damn big old art thing now. Produce your shit and digitize it and put it on the internet. You want to make fashion? You can make it easy nowadays. It's not that hard. It's not like it was. It's not like, oh, the only place I can go to get my customizable nights and shit is East Bay. It's not that way no more. It's all types of places now. So y'all should be prospering, young people. Everybody, you can you can put your food up on the internet and start selling food. You can put whatever you make and do. Stop letting everything you do be just a damn hobby. There's money to be made. There's money all over the damn place. And yes, I still want my damn reparations with all this money, because just because I'm getting it out the mud don't mean I should be. the entire goddamn time. Give me a damn amen. Because just because black people do magic, everybody else, they get all types of set-asides for them. We gotta pull fucking magic. And sometimes we tired of that shit. Give us our damn due. Why are we pulling magic? Because I guarantee we would be probably the richest class. That's why they don't want it, because they know how far we would turn up. Man, I got things in the pipeline that's coming this year that I've been working on, that I've been doing on my own, because I'm doing everything by myself. So it takes me a little bit longer to get everything done. You know, my daughters, you know, they come in and tap in for a few things, but other than that, it's basically me. You know, and I believe that whole adage, 2 heads is better than 1. So for y'all who got 2 heads, y'all better love it while you got it, man. Because when you lose that second head, it's gonna be tough times, and that's gonna be the days of reckoning.
For the most part, it's school and football. So Travis Hunter is him, but obviously he don't know who he is. And I'll say this for the record too, because you have a lot of girls trying to run with this. That girl did not make Travis. Travis had parents that made him, and God blessed him with talent. He also had coaches along the way that helped him win and sharpen his skills. This girl don't have nothing to do with any of it. And then that's another thing. I don't like how she's trying to get credit for him, or him feeling like he's got to give her credit and shine to help out with her own self-esteem. This is crazy, but I know all y'all hard-headed. You want to learn the hard way. Travis will more than likely take home the Heisman this year. He's talented, he's smart, but when it comes to dealing with these 304s, a lot of these athletes are dumb as a doorknob. Everybody can see the writing on the wall except for them. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. Gotta send a special thank you to Rob P. I appreciate you, Rob, for all of your support, as well as my sister Starlet, Andrew, Dark Power, and Roland C. As always, I appreciate all of you for contributing to the channel, helping these videos get out. If you want to show your support for the channel too, you have to use PayPal for now. The link is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.
I'm mad because I gotta open my PayPal back up, because I gotta definitely hit my sister up with some bread. I always like to donate to the family like that. Yeah, cause we gonna get through this shit real quick. We gonna get through it, cause that's what we talking about. Just the Sunday Gospel. We talking about things that have happened this week. We could prepare for possibly an influx of, cause I saw something where Joe Biden said they had some Syrians. I don't know what the hell, but yeah, pay attention.
رجالي عمار رجالي وين رجالي يا اخي الماركات لوي فيتون شوف.
So that was a beginning spot right there. We just gonna run through this Syrian stuff. We're not gonna take a long time with it.
تم بحمده تعالى تحرير مدينة دمشق وإسقاط الطاغية بشار الأسد وإطلاق سراح جميع المعتقلين المظلومين من سجون النظام. إن غرفة عمليات فتح دمشق تهيب بالإخوة المجاهدين والمواطنين والحفاظ على جميع ممتلكات الدولة السورية الحرة. عاشت سوريا حرة أبية.
Quick backstory on that. Barack Obama labeled these dudes right here a terrorist group. So yeah, I don't know. Barack Obama was president in 2011. He labeled those guys who are now, it seems that they're now in power over there, and Barack Obama said those guys were terrorists. Oh yeah, we gotta show that video. This gonna be happening to y'all. Yo, this gonna be happening, yo. Word up.
Let's bring you some of the latest pictures coming to us from the Syrian capital, Damascus. And this is the presidential palace, which would have been home to Bashar al-Assad, but evidently he's not there anymore. He has fled the country. We don't know to where. And as you can see, people have decided that they're going to go in and have a look and well, potentially take things. I mean, you can see just how many people are in there. We don't know exactly who they are, whether they're the rebels who have taken Damascus or people who are already there and want to have a look. But these are the latest pictures coming to us from Damascus, the Syrian capital. And this is the presidential palace, which would have been the seat of power for Bashar al-Assad. But his family's 54-year rule over Syria looks to now be at an end.
Crazy, yeah. Crazy. This world of ours. Now, y'all be careful, because don't end up like this dude right here, man. Wait, oh, no.
But you've faced more of a resistance in Hama than you did in Aleppo. What do you think happened? Why did the regime withdraw like it did?
The seeds of the regime's defeat have always been within it. It has been effectively dead since that time. However, the Iranians attempted to revive the regime, buying it time, and later the Russians also tried to prop it up. But the truth remains, this regime is dead.
In the last year, it seemed like Bashar al-Assad survived the war. He was welcomed back into the Arab fold and on the world stage.
The Arab countries' evaluation of the situation was mistaken. Some Arab countries try to separate the regime from Iran's project. This is impossible. Even if the regime wanted this, it can't implement it. It's a subservient relationship. Iran can disengage from the regime, but the regime can't. To describe the regime as victorious is deeply unjust to the many children, people, women subjected to rape in prisons, displaced individuals scattered across the world, those drowning in the seas, and those living in tents on the borders of other countries. What kind of victory are we talking about?
There you go. It sounds like he has the people's message. He like, shit, I want to rebuild my homeland. He not being like some of y'all who want to just be sitting around, not doing your due diligence. He's like, shit, I want my homeland to be taken care of. So there you go. I salute that man for not fleeing, staying and fighting for his country. Some of you tethers, you can learn from him. Because we don't want no more Barack damn Obamas. But don't end up like this dude this holiday season. Be careful, man, because they out here. I'm telling you, I've seen them.
What are you doing? You do not. Hey. You do not. What are you doing? What? Hey. You do not take pictures of me. What's what you're doing? Right. Look what you're doing, kid. What?
Yo, he was like, what? Like, dude, yo, yeah, y'all better be careful, man. These Transformers is out here and they will spaz out. Your ass gonna be like, what the hell? I kind of like this message from, I don't know if this is the governor of Missouri, but man, look, I still don't rock with them what they did to Mike Brown, but if a regular, ordinary citizen could come up for this, hey, I'm getting a tally. I would get a tally book if I was living out there. I'm getting a goddamn tally book. Well, let's listen to weak-ass Barack Obama with his all lives matter bullshit once again. This is why we call him Barry Obama. We done with you, dude. And you still weak. You trying to hold on to some weak-ass legacy that didn't produce nothing for black people. But listen to what he's talking and telling.
There's a risk when you begin to negotiate compromises that you'll give away too much, that you whittle away your issues to the point where it's hard to claim that you're making progress. And building bridges.
I did just notice this nigga does actually look like a chimp. Now, you can tell he don't got no real FBA looks. He look like a damn chimp. I don't know no brothers that look like
May require you to deal with people who not only disagree with you, but do not respect you.
He was not no great orator, as everybody say. When you actually start listening to him, he's not great. He's just doing a lot of pausing. Now, what he does, he has a great vernacular. His vernacular makes him sound like he's saying something, but he's not. You might have to deal with people that you might not even like. Oysters. Some people eat cats. Some people only eat turkey. See, he'll say shit like that. You'll be thinking like, wait, what the hell did he say? You thought he said something popular and dope because he paused and doing all this dumb shit. Obama is trash.
When I was president, there were many times, where I was negotiating with people who made it pretty clear they didn't think I should be president. Legally, morally. But as long as we're clear about our core principles, as long as we know what our North Star is, we have to be open to other people's experiences and believe that by listening to these people and building relationships and understanding what their fears are, we might actually bring some of them, not all of them, but some of them along with us.
Yeah, we gotta learn from the white supremacists. We gotta be kind to the white supremacists, because just maybe if we understand their fears, remember, because hatred and all that shit comes from fear, when you fear things. So who do you think Obama is talking about? Who do you think he's talking to? Drop that link too. Oh, what is going on? Well, hold on, let me.
All right, we got that fixed. God damn, dog. This damn dog, you swear the dog is like, hope my good brother Big E popped through here. We got Big E come through. Oh, my good brother Nate the Great. Somebody come up, bring your asses on stage. Sean, I don't know where Sean at. You out there in the goddamn woods. Bring your ass on in. The hell with Obama. I'm sick of his ass. He done. Look, I just posted in my last live recently, y'all saw, those who really rock with me. Because I had did that post about the Chinese having using those little goddamn robot dogs in a wolf pack. Well, look at what they also are doing in China. This is right now in China. This is running through the streets in China, man. And yo, salute to my sister Brooke. Brooke was talking about how when she went to China, if you a regular person, you're not allowed to wear camouflage clothing at all in China. Only military people allowed to wear camouflage. That's crazy.
You wouldn't believe it, but this robot that looks like a tire is actually a patrol robot. Despite its harmless appearance, it has powerful tracking, combat, and capture capabilities. This is the ERTG spherical robot, developed by a research team at Zhejiang University in China. This robot can attack enemies at speeds of up to 35 kilometers per hour and can work in coordination with multiple spherical robots to capture targets. Don't worry about it falling over, as it has excellent stability. Its weight is distributed towards the lower part of the sphere, making it a self-stabilizing structure like a roly-poly toy. Whether it falls from a height, rolls continuously, or is hit, it can always regain its balance. The robot can withstand impacts of up to 4 tons and uses a fully automatic adaptive model algorithm and an IO4 level autonomous driving system. It doesn't need maps or navigation and can adjust its movement trajectory and mode according to the environment. Multiple cameras are installed on its sides, giving it an insect-like panoramic vision system for automatic obstacle avoidance. When it encounters water, it automatically activates propellers to move forward. If the water is less than 50 centimeters deep, it rolls through the water. Currently, intelligent spherical robots are widely used in public security, airports, power, oil, water, and environmental protection industries. Isn't that amazing?
Now imagine motherfuckers put some bombs on that shit right there. Boy, y'all better be careful what's coming in the future. You better be careful. You better thank a union member. And some of them damn robots too. Yeah, because there's been all those drones all over Jersey. Y'all been seeing that too, right? Have y'all been seeing that? And they saying these things is the size of cars. So where the hell can they be birthing from? Because I know when I launched my drone, they knew exactly where I launched it from. So how the hell they don't know where these drones are being birthed from?
Senate Bill 72 will finally empower our police and our communities to protect themselves. This bill will make it a felony to be here in this state illegally. This bill will finally allow our police officers to arrest illegal immigrants. And it'll allow our Department of Public Safety to investigate, to determine if someone's illegal, and dispatch licensed bounty hunters to effect those arrests. Once convicted, illegal immigrants will no longer have access to public benefits paid for by our tax dollars. And much like Crime Stoppers and other federal hotlines, if you submit an anonymous tip that leads to the arrest of an illegal immigrant, you'll be rewarded $1,000.
Wow. So what do y'all think about that? You'll be rewarded $1,000. I mean, per illegal immigrant. Like, if you just like, damn, that's like 5 of them over there. And they be going in that house every day. I see them. And yep, I know they commit crime. That's 5 G's right there. And then if you like, shit, they give you that 5,000 that day. And you like, damn, I see 3 more. You fucking call it in. Now you got 8 G's. That might be a good job. You made 8 G's in 2 days. Off of calling on illegal immigrants. And yeah, they may flood to other places and then the money dries up. But that's good because you'll make the money and they'll be running to other places. And then other places will see them coming into their states and they'll start making the laws and incentivizing. And then people will start making money till they self-deport all the way back to where they gone. And that's it. I had a Chinese Uber driver the other day that had me scared. They were driving like they was a Cyber 2077. I was like, we might got to deport this Chinese person right here. he might got to go. Sun Shin, he got to get his ass up out of here because he's not driving right. He's scaring the death out of me. Nigga, why you hitting these stop signs so hard like that? God damn, nigga, slow down. That's why I want to yell at that nigga, like, nigga. But I'm like, this nigga probably got a shuriken up there. He want to get stabbed. But that's big money, man. That's incentives, man. The hell y'all talk about? That is money, nigga. And I know it's going to be some goofy niggas. Just like there's goofy niggas trying to defend Andrew Schultz. That's why I be looking at people talking about we got to unify, we got to do nothing. No, we just need enough of us on code, man. Keep wasting our time trying to unify with all these Negroes, and all I do is watch Negroes sit around and bicker or find some reason to bicker about anything. That's why Neely Fuller Jr. said we ain't supposed to get together unless it's something productive.
You know, I was appalled when I listened to Joy Reid make the parallels to Nazi Germany, but you know, she actually does have a point there, but she has her facts wrong. In Nazi Germany, there were medical experiments that left humans disfigured and many of them dead. Some of that is being done with the transgender movement happening right now. We are disfiguring young people, some of which who regret these decisions, but you see they're permanent. And it's not just on the outside. They're also doing permanent damage on the inside. So you have physical and mental mutilation happening right now. And so the question is, at what age should there be consent that they're allowed to do this? And if we have to have a legal age for buying cigarettes, alcohol, getting a tattoo, flying alone, all of these things, the child's brain is not fully formed. And you are talking about a time when hormones are going wild. They're in a complete state of chaos constantly. This is not when they should be making life-changing decisions, much of which has permanent consequences.
Yeah.
If it is something that they want to do when they are an adult, they have a fully formed brain, and they can accurately weigh the risks and benefits of this and acknowledge the consequences that may potentially come. They can do whatever they want. I don't believe taxpayer dollars should be paying for it, but I also think that there should be medical freedom there. But when it comes to our children, absolutely not.
And see, that's where I stand on it too. Look, you could do whatever the hell you want to do when you're an adult and you want to be a weirdo. I'm not against that. But when Dwayne Wade and them out here promoting this and turning their child into a damn girl when he was a boy, because he was a boy until Gabrielle Union showed up and that white nanny was over there. I'm going to call it like I seen it. Because I remember when they was on the cover of People for Black Lives Matter, and they had on those sweaters and they were boys. Then all of a sudden, this white dude and Gabrielle Union showed up. Now he's a girl. The hell with all that crazy weirdo shit. And then y'all, Dwayne Wade used to be, he was complaining because he he blocked me. He blocked me on goddamn Twitter because I told him, I said, your child is fair game because you putting your child out in front of us. If you don't want nobody saying nothing about your child, let them do their transition behind closed doors if that's what you're going to do. But don't put them out here in front of us and think you're going to get them sachet about and we not going to say a goddamn thing about it. The hell you do. And when you listen to his story is just like what Neely Fuller Jr. said. You're going to be sitting around watching your mama and them putting on makeup, putting on nails, trying to go outside to get something, procure what you need. And you hear Dwayne Wade's story. He talks about that, watching his mama get dressed in the mirror. That's why you single women who do all that weird shit, you wrong for that. You straight up wrong. You're creating inferior products. And I'll tell you that to your damn face. That was one of the greatest things I remember when I stopped working at Piedmont Behavioral Institute. When I stopped dealing with seeing all them damaged children and start realizing, because I was meeting the parents, and I'm realizing it ain't the kids, it's the damn parents. The kids are products of where they come from. And you're not allowed to tell them, like, bitch, really, it's you the problem. You got us in here putting your child on lithium and all this stuff for no damn reason, when really the problem is you. You're a terrible fucking parent. You want to say that shit, but you're not allowed to say that. That's why I always say my psychology degree was the worst degree to ever get, because you get in a position where you can't say anything about the cases you're dealing with and the people you're dealing with. You're just sitting there like, man, the problem is the mama, or the problem is the daddy. You're sitting there looking like, yeah, it's them. But what can you say? Y'all don't really get it. That's why I love my brother Dewan B. Because I know when he be talking about those IEPs and stuff like that, I know exactly what he talking about. Because that's kind of the world I was these kids were having IEPs too, but they were in this damn institute, and we having to watch these damn kids. And then their parents are putting them on lithium. And you like, yo, this is wild. And the reason you thinking like the kids really don't need to be on these drugs. They need to be getting away from this damn family. That's what I noticed. And nobody says that. Like you see right now in Virginia, we have this alleged problem. It's out in Western Loudoun of all these parents just getting rid of their kids. That's going on in Western Loudoun. It's like I told people, you know, it's like when people start talking to me, they were like, oh my God, you're. Yeah, okay, yeah, they apparently, yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, we don't care no more about Syria. We done. But we going to get to this. Okay, yeah, we want to get to that. Yep, because we want to get to some of Trump stuff. We ain't going to be here that long tonight, because I'm trying to chill. I gotta go reset up my Twitch stuff too, because I did get I went to GameStop tonight. I went and bought some new controllers. Word up. God damn, hurry up, Story. I hate when it be taking so damn long. That time of the week. Come on, we trying to do something here. All right, we stuck for a minute. Hold on. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm about to have to do this because this was. Alright, we goddamn back. Oh God, it just does that shit. Let's get that damn story again. They don't like when Trump be cooking. Cause Trump is, in your mind, Trump is supposed to be an unhinged crazy dude. See, they still doing this. Come on, god damn. All right, golly.
Developing tonight, New Jersey making headlines this week with reports of large drones flying over parts of the state. The latest reports coming from Evesham Township in Burlington County. Residents there have their eyes to the sky with concern. Our Steve Keeley went looking for answers.
They're big. Like I saw a couple last night, which were very large.
Drone sightings like this one that started in North Jersey have now spread to South Jersey.
Last night around 8 o'clock, we got reports of residents seeing drone activity in the area.
The latest over Evesham, and those were big too, the police here saw.
Police went out, were able to observe some of them. We looked like there was reports of between 4 to 8 drones. They weren't like the typical types of drones you would think of, like a hobbyist that goes up and you know, takes pictures of whatever. These more look like unmanned aircraft. There's some were as large as like an SUV flying around in the area.
Social media fueled fear has followed many of the drone sightings, and so has legitimate concern from government leaders. Governor Murphy posted that he convened a meeting on the drone activity with senior officials with Homeland Security, State Police, and the state's congressional delegation, and said there is no threat to the public at this time.
We monitored the area just to see, you know, what they were doing, you know, just to make sure there was no threat, seeing if they were looking at critical infrastructure, and then we monitored them until they continued through town, which they were out of here about 11:15. And then they headed towards Cherry Hill and ultimately towards Philadelphia.
Did it concern you this could be nefarious activity?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the advanced technology that they seem to have. You know, they're not like most drones. They're within sight. These are obviously being controlled somewhere else. You know, and there's obviously a purpose they're up flying.
Could you find out who was controlling them and where they were?
We're working on that. So we're working with the state police through the Regional Operations Center.
Meaning they don't know and they can't really tell you. If they even know. They're like, oh yeah, we gotta, you know. Yeah, I want to see this too. Because we getting to the end. I'm just bringing that up. That will not play yet. But look, like I said, there's been some dusty Negroes who defended this dude with his talks about doing things that a group does to each other that's so-called out of love, but they're using this term to in a derogatory way against a brother.
Don't be surprised if he goes crazy. Listen, some of the Kendrick stans have been posting shit like telling me they're gonna take out my family on like pictures of my child, my daughter.
God.
Now you're acting like you're a victim after you said you're gonna do something to a man physically, because that's jokes. You see what I'm trying to say? The most heinous things of white supremacy often start out as jokes and become something actual physical. So the hell with you.
You surprised by this? This is the nature of the game.
Yeah, social media.
Yeah, it's social media. It's like, but he says that line. He says that line. His parent, his friend, some of his fans, the majority of his fans don't.
And Charlemagne, the no God, cosplaying and co-signing this bullshit as normal. And is that a woman who's all hunched over looking like that? With those raggedy braids? Looking like the offspring of, what's that bitch? I write a fast song. Tracy Chapman and and the bitch from In Living Color. I write a fast song. And everybody don't get that way if you don't know. I'm wearing these big boots and you should say, me and Charlemagne no God. Hanging around with this white supremacist, wearing those goddamn Converse with the black Converse with the white strings, showing he's trying to get his allegiance, get his boots striped with white supremacists. That's the first thing I always remember from that movie with Busta Rhymes. And what was that? Higher Learning. And wasn't that Michael Rappaport? Wasn't that the white supremacist Michael Rappaport, who now says racist stuff all the time? But he's Jewish, right? But he fit right into the line of a white supremacist, right? But y'all keep playing those games, man. Shut your ass up, man. Sit your goofy ass down.
Do anything. The majority of fans are just like, they like hip hop, they think he's a great musician. But the most extreme ones, on a picture of my 8-month baby, are going, you better take security everywhere because I'm coming for your whole family. And this is like multiple.
Crazy.
So to me, that person, I don't blame Kendrick. We can't control what our fans do. But that person, I go, you're talking about my kid, man. Like, I have to screenshot you, know who you are, and if I ever see you,
you can't play with it. Yeah, you can't play with it. No, I'm with you. 100%. That's why I don't feel no remorse.
I feel
for Drake.
no remorse. Like, yo, you talked about someone's child,
You should have
bro.
learned from Pusha T. He did the same thing to Pusha T. You want to mention people's fiance, and Kendrick took his belt off and whipped your ass the way he gonna whip Schultz's ass. If he did that to a half a white man, imagine what he would do to
a full one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Say whatever you want about me.
Shut your bitch ass up. That's what we saying about you. Shut the hell up. We ain't playing with you motherfuckers no more. Well, this is what Trump got to say about goddamn minimum wage. Let's
The federal minimum wage has been $7.25 since 2009. There are 20 states that still have the federal minimum wage at $7.25, and I actually have a map. 19 of these states actually voted for you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see
Right.
it
Yeah.
right here. I don't know if you remember this, but during the debate in 2020, I asked you if you would raise the minimum wage. You said you would consider it. And so my question for you is, now that you are going back to the White House, for these 19 states that voted for you, are you going to raise the federal
It's a very low
minimum wage?
number. I will agree. It's a very low number. Let me give you the downside, though.
Yeah.
In California, they raised it up to a very high number, and your restaurants are going out of business all over the place. The population is shrinking. It's had a very negative impact. But there is a level at which you could do it, absolutely. Yeah.
What is that level, do you
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I can say this. You have a lot of businesses that are open and thriving because of the lower minimum wage. If you raise it too much, and you understand this, if California went crazy, they went crazy. And people, the restaurants are closing all over. Many more people are hurt.
So I hear you saying, similarly to sort of what you said in 2020, will you consider, is this something you're going to look at?
I'd want to speak to the governors. And the other thing that's very complicated about minimum wages is places are so different. Mississippi and Alabama and great places are very different than New York or California. I mean, in terms of the cost of living and other things. So it would be nice to have just a minimum wage for the whole country, but it wouldn't work because you have places where it's very inexpensive to live, where a minimum wage, which is $8 or $9, might be, might have very little effect because the cost of living in certain places is really low.
There you have it. That's what he's saying, but he's saying he's going to consider it. So we'll see what goes on with that. I mean, currently your states are capable of lowering or, So.
The federal minimum wage has been $7.25 since 2000.
We didn't want to do that again, girl.
This week, a federal court upheld a law that could result in TikTok being banned. You said you're going to rescue TikTok when you get into office. Are you going to take steps to protect it?
Yeah, and as you know, I use TikTok very successfully in my campaign. I have a man named TikTok Jack. He was very effective, obviously, because I won youth by 30%. All Republicans lose youth. I don't know why. Maybe it's changing. And last time we were down 30% with youth. This time we're up 35% with youth. And I use TikTok, so I can't really, I can't totally hate it. It was very effective. But I will say this, if you do that, something else is going to come along and take its place. And maybe that's not fair. What they're doing, and really what the judge actually said was that you can't have Chinese companies. In other words, they have the right to ban it if you can prove that the Chinese companies own it. That's what the judge actually
So are you going to try to protect TikTok just very quick once you're in office?
I'm going to try and make it so that other companies don't become an even bigger monopoly.
Okay.
Because that's what happens.
But there you have it. I don't know. Trump may come in and try to save TikTok. Now we're going to get to this thing with women real quick. Because Um, oh, we damn sure gotta play that Pusha T joint. We can't get out of here. We can't get out of here without the sun. Oh, did I play some? I gotta play some church shit in between though. We gonna get some winter shit, then I gotta get some church up in here, goddamn it, because I damn near forgot. It's the Sunday gospel. And Lord knows we need some cleansing. Now y'all tell me this, because I felt bad for little Shorty, and I'm in the DMV area. I'm not gonna go try to find her. I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all, but I've never seen her, and I don't see too many midgets really, not black midgets. But I mean, y'all tell me. I just think it's weird, Shorty. She got a big head. I guess she says she's not a midget. I don't know because but she says she's 3'9". I'm 3'9". That's a midget to me, or a dwarf, I guess. Whatever they call it, something plasia. But I guess those words I've said probably are not right to say. It's just too much nowadays. But anyway, she's a nice little small sister, small person. And yeah, whatever. I mean, it must be hard to date as a small person like that. And you like, well, I don't really want another damn small person. And if I did, it ain't that many of them around here. You know what I mean? Especially if you want to stay in your culture or whatever. Now, I wasn't too certain what type, if she was FBA or not, but, because I don't know that this is common in FBA culture, but y'all let me know.
Today I will be going on my first blind date. My name is Jewel and I'm 39. Dating is a headache. People have their picks and chooses. They sometimes let society dictate their opinion towards their date. So have you ever experienced dating a person that's short stature?
It's like she got an anime dude or something, and he looked real awkward. Like he ain't like really like feeling it. Like god damn. But whatever. I guess this is on TLC, fair use. I'm gonna have to go over there and check it out. Maybe we should all go check it out and stuff, because I don't really know what it is. But yeah, this is crazy. I think it says it's called Dating Different. Like, I don't want them to put like where you got a regular dude, you got a broad shoulder, she's like, or a dude, he's like, like they can't do that type of shit, because looks awkward already, and I feel bad for the dude. Let's go. Fair use, YouTube, fair use.
I like wearing makeup, to spice up my look. It brings my outfit together. It gives my eyes a pop. My name is Jewel. I live in Washington, D.C. I'm 24 years old and I'm 39. I realized I had achondroplasia when I was probably in elementary school. Why am I smaller than everybody else? And then my parents would, explain to me that I'm not going to be average size. With achondroplasia, you could do anything. It's just a condition. Today I will be going on my first blind date. I'm going with like a simple crop top, jeans, jacket, and a purse. So nothing too much, but nothing boring. People are surprised when I say I have trouble dating. I guess because to them I look very attractive, but they don't understand that I also carry a lot of attention. So a lot of people is not capable of handling that attention.
Let me say this to some of y'all young brothers. Y'all might pass on a little shorty like that, but y'all don't understand. She can have normal kids too, probably. But you may run the risk of one of them being like her. But at the same time, hey, she's very confident. This is the type of girl you should probably be looking for, because she's only 24. I think that dude is older than 24. That's what I was about to say. Like, they couldn't find a guy her age. Because this dude is clearly not like 24. He's like maybe almost 30. That's what he looks like to me. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah. this little shorty, she's whatever she's got, laplasia, whatever that shit is that she got. But she's determined and she's out here, and I'm trying to tell ya, a chick like that, that's a go-getter. That means if she that confident, she gonna be backing you up in everything you do. That's the type of woman you need. A woman that's gonna push you, that's behind you. She don't have to, she's not gonna be really responsible for you. Gonna do it all. Just know that in your head. So don't get that in your head like, oh, you know, like how Travis Hunter is being manipulated. No, Travis Hunter is doing all the heavy lifting. You too will be doing all the heavy lifting. But you got to understand in your mind that if you have that right woman, she's back there supporting your heavy lifting, and she knows that, and she's not trying to overtake you. Like, she's thinking like, oh yeah, once he get that shit, I'm gone. Nah. So yeah, this chick don't give me that vibe. Just little whatever. I don't want to say that word no more because I think fair use.
My name's Owen Moore. I'm 28 years old. I live in Arlington, Virginia, and I work in consulting. In terms of the type of woman I traditionally go for, I definitely would say I don't really have a type. I have a rather eclectic dating history.
I'm feeling a little nervous. I would be impressed if my date brought me flowers on our first date. Big, gigantic flowers, something extravagant.
But nah, bust it, right? Dude is not fucking 24. He's not even close to 24. Now, as I looked at him just now a little bit more, he almost looked like he might have been on the March to Selma. But no, he's at least 32. He's at least 32. And I feel bad for Shorty. Like, he's looking like, oh shit. Look at the look he got when he's walking up. Like, oh shit. A fucking midget, dude. She got that big old head. I don't think that's a Somali like midget head. I think a Somali midget head would be even bigger. But you know, they got that midget head. Poor little sister. I said I wasn't supposed to say that word, but I did. I'm sorry, YouTube. What up? Look, universe. Look, y'all just be throwing too much around. God damn. Anyway, watch how he look at Shorty. And he wasn't, this is crazy. And that's what I want to say to y'all too at TLC. You think just because she got a big old head, she can only get a 32-year-old dude? She 24. You couldn't find a young brother. Because there's probably some young brothers, 26, 28, who won't have a problem like that with that. 24, like, all right, yeah. Wait, she a go-getter? Yo, she gonna do everything I need her to do. Because then now I don't have to bend down all the cabinets. When she at the crib, Shorty, you got all the cabinets that's down there. So I don't have to bend down no more. I just get the stuff up here. That should be dope. That's a relationship. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Owen.
Hi.
How are you
Nice to
doing?
meet you.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you. What's your name?
Jewel.
How long have you been out here?
Well, I live here. I'm from Washington.
Oh, so native Washingtonian, born and raised. Have you ever been to like this restaurant before?
I heard of it, but this is my first time.
If you're hungry, we can definitely check the menu out.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's do that. What are you leaning towards?
Just a salad, something simple.
I'm leaning towards probably, I would say the bacon cheeseburger, the farmhouse bacon burger.
Oh yeah, I wanted to laugh real quick too because she was like, I hope he bring me some flowers, something, you know, big flower. And he just showed up with deck shoes and a worn out polo shirt. I don't know what type of shorts those were, but maybe it was really hot because out here in DC, in the DMV area, because I'm really close to DC, so I get that same type of temperature. It'd be hot and muggy as hell, so it'd be hard to wear really like nice gear in the summer. That's why I'm like the little midget bro. She's got on this full denim outfit, and she look kind of sweaty right here. If you looking at her, she look like she glistening. her neck her neck look really strong right there. But,
Some of my dates, they ask me about my condition, but others, they just, go with the flow.
Well, there you go. Y'all go check that shit out on TLC. But like I said, yeah. Would you rock with a little shorty like that? Would you give her a chance? If you a normal size dude, you like 6'1", cause I'm like 6'1", so I don't know if you under 6'1", or if you 6'1" and taller. Would you give a woman of this stature? Would you give her a chance with those little Hobbit slides? Look at him. She got the Hobbit 100 song. God damn. But yeah, y'all let me know. Let me know. And she seemed like she open. This woman says no woman can be uncontrolled.
No one can hold Black women accountable. Black women, unfortunately, we have adopted this mentality that I can do whatever I want to do and can't nobody tell me anything. And this is why we are where we're at. We live in a very selfish, egotistical society now that nobody cares. If you're a Black woman and to hold Black women accountable, you have to be ready to fight, because it's going to come with a lot. I'm always thinking about how young girls are being influenced. So what us grown women are doing, it's influencing these girls to do these out of control, I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes, and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say, I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a Black man. Your white boss probably, that's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because he pay us. A gay man can tell us what to do. If it's a Black woman or a Black man, a straight Black man, we don't want to hear it.
Damn. So you mean to tell me your white zaddy, he can control and tell y'all everything, and then a gay dude can tell y'all, but not a regular guy? This is crazy. Whatever. But that's what she said. But yo, listen to Pusha T right here. We ain't gonna be here that much longer. We about to get the hell up out of here. Oh yeah, cause I want that one too. Because so many people been scared. Let me get my one church joint in there. Yeah. Nah, we gonna leave y'all out with the church joint. Yeah, I got to make sure I get that right. Yes, sir. But listen to Pusha T right here, what he said about Drake. And man, this make me understand again when he made that song Adonis. Pusha T, I mean, damn, I'm telling y'all, when I went down to Virginia, the most calculated niggas was them niggas down there. I was like, these niggas you gotta watch this Virginia niggas. I remember dealing with them niggas down in the studio. But just listen to
like, what's your family like? Oh, your dad left you at 5. Oh, I get that. He never walked you to the bus stop. You're mad about this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's like, man, your mom, she never remarried. You don't even know what family is. So of course you don't dig marriage.
Where's my sandwich? I'm so hungry.
I didn't buy you that sandwich.
Why?
Because I bought chicken salad. I'll make you a sandwich. I bought some other things.
Why couldn't you just got me that sandwich?
Because the lineup was incredible.
I get the picture of the actual photo that I used of the blackface. Right. This was done in 2008. You don't even know that that's not right. That there's no explanation for that to me.
First of all, I live in an all Jewish area, so
where is that?
Worcester.
Okay.
I went to a predominantly Jewish school growing up. I definitely had a bar mitzvah in an Italian restaurant, mind you. The song of the night was Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way.
You are younger than me.
Yeah.
I forget about that.
Yeah. And man, I was in there. I was in synagogue. I had my yarmulke on. My mother's Jewish. And we have great Jewish dinners like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
First text message you ever sent me. Good Shabbos.
Yep, good Shabbos.
He kept it real.
You gotta think about who a person really, really is, and it's like, okay, bang, that's why it's okay That's why it's okay for you to take a photo like this. You didn't even know it was right. You don't even know how fully. You don't know where you stand at. You don't know where you stand at. Oh, that's why you highlight your dad clowning like that. Oh, you know, you run to the Memphis. Oh, I'm Memphis, Houston. That's my black side.
Yeah, boy. Pusha T, salute to Pusha T. That was Bishop BM. Bishop BM, go check out Bishop BM, man. That great clip right there, man. Salute, yo, salute. Yeah. That's right. God is good. Turn it up. Turn it up. Give me that, brother. Give me, send them home, man. We got 2 more stories and we out this Beyonce.
Let's talk about abortion, sir. You have taken responsibility for overturning Roe v. Wade. You've said that abortion is now a state issue. There are steps that you could take, though, as president to restrict abortion through executive action without Congress. More than half of abortions in this country are medication abortions. Will you restrict the availability of abortion pills when you're in office?
I'll probably stay with exactly what I've been saying for the last 2 years, and the answer is no.
You commit to that?
Well, I commit. I mean, do things change? I think they change. I hate to go on shows like Joe Biden. I'm not going to give my son a pardon. I will not, under any circumstances, give him a pardon. I watched this, and I always knew he was going to give him a pardon, and I don't like putting myself in a position like that. So things do change, but I don't think it's going to change at all.
Well, there you go. There you go. Trump is like, shit, it ain't gonna change. All right,
here's what's going to happen. You're going to release that guy in the community. I'm going to send an entire team to go look for the guy in your community. And what's going to happen? We'll find that guy, and when we find that guy, there's probably going to be others that are not a priority. However, if they're in the country illegally, they'll be arrested too, because we're not going to tell an immigration officer like this Biden administration did that you're going to turn your back on a known immigration illegal. When you're an immigration officer, you have an oath to uphold. So you are forcing us into the community at large numbers where other non-priority aliens will be arrested. That's a result, the exact result you don't want. So let us into jail. It's safer for everybody, and it's the right thing to do to secure communities.
God damn, there they go. They telling y'all. And all my sisters, if you have not gotten the damn notice, you know that you've been tricked into this Section 8 shit. I've been warning sisters for years. I've been telling them, y'all better get off that Section 8. That ain't for you. They're not going to let you be on it. Because I noticed when they started making more immigrants on it, my homie was working for the thing. Me and him, he used to just tell me all the time. Because I was working for the nursing home. And we be trying to get people at the nursing home who have, like, you know, they shit through the government that have to come in the nursing home. We was turning away people. We was sending people home. This before COVID. This right before COVID. That's where I knew. I was like, well, that shit means that people that got Section 8, they gonna stop letting them have places to live. Well, listen to this sister.
Poor people are being pushed out of Cobb.
Everything Susan Miller loves had to be packed in the boxes behind her, including her husband.
It was so disrespectful, you know, that I had to put him in a box, you know, and pack him away like he was nothing. Basically, if you have the Section 8 voucher, we don't want it.
a 60-day notice to leave. We will be terminating your current lease. Sue became homeless.
It really does feel illegal because too many people are going through this. They're losing their homes. If you don't have a place to stay, then you're losing your jobs, your car.
The grandmother says she regularly paid rent of roughly $700. The letter suggests she did not get the boot because of a lack of payment, instead because of the type of payment. We are not participating in the renewal of any MHA lease, also known as Marietta Housing Authority leases, the local division of the Federal Housing Program, or Section 8. Mealer and Johnson's stories are no mere coincidence. Instead, it's part of a pattern we uncovered in Marietta. We went undercover and we were turned away 17 times. This is a legal form of discrimination, at least in Marietta and all of Cobb County, says Georgia State University law professor Courtney Anderson.
If you want to kind of market your property in a certain way, you might not want to be seen as an affordable housing property, an ongoing bias about stigmatizing, and so it really complicates the safety net that's meant to put in place to protect everyone in society.
Not everybody who gets Section 8 is a bad tenant.
Being kicked out like Mealer, being turned away like Johnson, it's illegal in the city of Atlanta, the only metro local government to have housing legislation against source of income discrimination, a law Marietta tenants have repeatedly begged for in Cobb County for the past year.
Imagine one day someone knocks on your door and puts you and your kids outside with no fault of your own. You have nowhere to go.
Well, there was just somebody telling me that Atlanta was the black mecca for black people. But yet here we hearing these stories right here. But, okay, whatever. I hope y'all ready because... Yo, Granny was getting it. Turn up. Yo, y'all have a great one, man. Been the Sunday Gospel. Black McBain slid in. What's good, brother? Give Granny one more slide for us. Turn that shit up, Granny. Granny, turn that shit up. We got the hint, what? Yeah, they should have got the hint. Yeah, I've been telling people for years. I told people, I've been talking about this shit for at least 8 years. I've been saying, man, right. Turn up, but shit. Yeah, the slumlords. Yeah, I've been telling people that for years. Like, get off that shit. Leave it alone. That's why you don't be... That's why I told them. That's why you be having your house with rats and water all up in that bitch. They don't care. They don't care. They just scared. They just want somewhere to stay. They just hoping they can have somewhere to stay and not worry about having to maintain or do anything. That's what it is. A lot of the prisoners of war love being prisoners. That's what we always tell people. That's why Nearly Fuller Jr. tell you to go watch The Shawshank Redemption. Remember, it's only 2 niggas trying to get out. The rest of them niggas want to be there. You got to remember that. There's going to be a lot of niggas that want to be there. You going to be like, they're like, what you mean? I could put my feet up. They gives me something to eat. There's going to be people that going to be like that all damn day. We don't realize that on both sides of the line. Even for white folks. White folks got a lot of white folks who still have the mindset of a serf. Of a goddamn serf. And a serf was a nigga that just let the Lord come down, beat on you, nigga. I'm gonna fuck your wife this weekend, nigga. It's your wife now. That's what a serf nigga was. He's just a simp ass nigga. Getting his ass whooped all the time. They show you that shit in the Family Guy. They show you that. Remember, Peter Griffin's wife is rich. Her daddy a rich nigga. Peter Griffin, wife, daddy a rich nigga. They have a whole episode with that nigga. It's like a whole 3-episode montage that's attached with that nigga letting Peter know, like, nigga, don't let my daughter be getting fucked. Like, the niggas, like, it's some wild. That's why I be telling people, I don't know how the Family Guy ever stayed on. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Get up out of there. Look, it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You be like, yeah, it's gonna be tough for a little bit, but as we hang in there, it's gonna get better. That's how you're supposed to move. But some Negroes and a lot of, like I said, a lot of the people, especially these new Latinos and stuff, they don't never get off no damn EBT. You see them, they up in the motherfucking Giant, Food Lion. They got 3-4 carts. You know, you like, that's EBT. You're not buying 3 and 4 carts if you don't have no EBT. I know for a fact now, nigga, that little cart, if you even tried to fill the top of the little cart, nigga, that's $200. I posted videos, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I only got this much, nigga. That shit was like $100-something. I was like, God damn. My kids been looking at me like I'm crazy. I've been doing this shit where I got the generic cereals and I'm putting them in the different box. I know my daughter loves Fruity Pebbles. I found a generic Fruity Pebble, but they can tell. Well, I wouldn't say every one of them are dregs of society. I would say, some people are caught up. Some people, they got tricked into the gambit of the game. But there are some people who need to have a little bit of that. So I'm not anti people having some Section 8. I'm not anti that. But I'm just saying, I've been warning people to get off that shit. Like, you should only use it as something to get you ahead. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I want people to be like, okay, I'm on it for like 1 or 2 years, and then I'm buffing off that shit and get the fuck on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, because you don't want to be caught up in that damn system. Yeah. I don't want people trapped in a damn system that makes you believe that they ain't gonna never not look out for you. Because that's where the mistake comes. And I think that's been the biggest mistake of our people, is that we've gotten to the point where we let the women decide. And men kind of got to the point where it's like, all right, bitch, I ain't putting up with that shit. And that's true. Ain't no real man gonna sit around and put up with like a bunch of shit that he knows that's non-productive for him. And so that's when we have to sit there and ask ourselves, well, when do we start questioning and saying, hey, what's this, that, and the third, and what's right? What's good, beloved? April Showers, how you doing? You know, I meant to come on your joint. You had something you was talking about last night. I looked at it, I said, wait, hold up. I'm about to go on her shit. Next thing you know, I fell asleep. I think I went to sleep. I was staring at this black screen. I'm sitting here like, I was about to come on your joint, but I went to sleep like a dumbass. Because I was coming off the last bit of the damn, I forgot what you had. Damn, I'm looking at the topic. I think you were talking about the Daniel Penny shit. That's what I think you was talking about. Yeah. It's we a little bit. Yeah, the video was good. Yeah, the video was good. For some reason, my shit be low. I think because the way I got my headphones on, so I had them kind of away from my damn face. Because on here, it's showing me like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, nigga, you green. But then when I look at the other joint, I'm like, yeah, it's really low on that joint right there. But this joint, it's like, oh, when it's showing you nice and green, it's like, oh. It's like green. April Showers, you ain't got no moves like that, April Showers. I know you ain't got no moves like that, April Showers. How you been? I know my good sister, she'll come up. If we can get her up. We had some problems last time. It was acting crazy. What do you think about, they saying they gonna be deported?
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to release that guy in the community. I'm going to send an entire team to go look for the guy in your community. And what's going to happen? We'll find that guy. And when we find that guy, there's probably going to be others that are not a priority. However, if they're in the country illegally, they'll be arrested too, because we're not going to tell an immigration officer like this Biden administration did that you're going to turn your back on a known immigration illegal. When you're an immigration officer, you have an oath to uphold. So you are forcing us into the community at large numbers where other non-priority aliens will be arrested. That's a result, the exact result you don't want. So let us into jail. It's safer for everybody, and it's the right thing to do to secure the communities.
So what do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? He's like, shit, we are coming in your communities. There's no way you're going to stop us. We making this shit happen. So what do you think about that? He's like, and if you're harboring them, you're going to jail too. So your thoughts? And I dropped the link if anybody want to come up and say their thoughts. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Send him home. Homing is like, yeah, he throwing the gauntlet on the ground. He's like, shit, come on with it, goddammit. So we'll see what happens. We shall see. Check this out right here.
Why is it divorce rate is higher today than it's ever been?
Tell me why.
Why is it that the cry today is don't get married? Hang loose. And the laws are going to take care of those philosophies. Palimony now. You can't even hardly talk to a girl or a woman and say, baby, I like you. Would you like to like me? That could cost you a court case. You can bleep this later, but it's all. That's really what it is. It's American, and it's gonna take us to a death stage because children are involved. What's more important than that man and woman's relationship is when they lay down with each other at night spiritually and physically communicate their bodies with and become one. And that life comes from that moment. If that man and that woman does not have their life and their philosophies intact, that child is going to suffer. So he'll grow up at 21 and come in your house, Jay, where you and your wife is communicating and blow your damn brains out, brother.
Did y'all hear that? And I feel like the world is actually on that trajectory. What say y'all? I mean, this brother just said it. He like, shit. And we've seen some of these people, young people particularly, yeah. I don't know, Aaron Brockovich has come back out of the woodworks. She's got something to say. Give us more. You gotta love that shit, boy. They be turning up in the church. The hell is wrong with y'all? Damn chickens in a coop. Well, they said Aaron Brockovich is back out.
I spoke to Erin Brockovich about a silent crisis she says is coming.
EPA, FDA, political leaders, where have you been? How did you miss this? That now we have an entire country that could potentially be in peril.
Farmers are having their land poisoned by toxic forever chemicals and fertilizer. This is entering our food supply, and it's devastating these farmers. I met one who was dumping thousands of gallons of milk down the drain. He had to kill 80% of his beloved cows. At News Nation, we are shining a light specifically on this problem, and it's impacting all of us. We are doing a deep investigation and showing you the paper trail of what chemical companies knew and didn't tell us. This 2-year News Nation investigation is finally airing this Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Please share. This information is incredibly important, and I'll see you there.
There y'all have it, man. appreciate Black McBain, April Showers. I'm always hated Bronze. And everybody that came through. If you come through on the later side of the block, please hit that like and subscribe. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. You better thank a YouTube member. I better thank a YouTube member.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah, oh shoot. They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
It's been your boy Breeze Omega, Omega this Breeze, and this has been the Sunday Gospel, and we're out.